Hey everybody, this is Robin from Violet Botanical Skincare and welcome back to Work With Me Wednesday. You know I love it when you join me in the lab, but today we're not in the lab, we're not in the kitchen lab, but we are in the restroom because I have a DIY for you, a face mask that you can do, and you need one ingredient. And that one ingredient is honey, and I use buckwheat honey, and I do keep a small bottle in my bathroom in the vanity so that I can do a face mask. So go grab your honey and come on back and let's get this face mask going. So now that you have your honey, let me give you just a little bit of history about the honey and why I use honey as a face mask. So honey has been used since ancient Egyptians and Greeks have used it to treat wounds and burns. Other cultures like Malaysia, Persia, South Asian Indians, they use honey for cuts and wounds and eczema and dermatitis, skin diseases, gangrene. And in Burkina Faso, Africa, they use honey to cleanse, and they use honey for measles rashes. Now, there is also a medical grade honey that is used in the US, it's used in Europe, in Asia, in Australia, New Zealand, and they use that in Canada also, and they use that for wound infection care. But today we're going to use this honey as a face mask. Now, and the reason why I like to use this honey, and this is buckwheat honey, like I said, the reason why I like to use honey is because it's antimicrobial, meaning it's going to fight microbes, unwanted microbes. So if you have acne, doing a honey face mask might be beneficial to you. It is also anti-inflammatory for psoriasis, and also it's anti-inflammatory for eczema and dermatitis, or when you get those skin lesions from your eczema and your dermatitis. It is moisturizing for the skin. Honey is a humectant. It draws moisture to your skin, so that is beneficial for your skin. Now, here's a tip for you. You want to use raw honey. And raw honey is less processed. It literally goes from the hive to the bottle. And so it's not pasteurized, it's not processed, it's not heated or anything like that. So it retains all of its nutrients. And sometimes you might see a little pollen, a little sediment in the honey, and that is because it's going straight from the hive. Also, another tip is that when you know you have pure honey, that honey sometimes crystallizes because honey is so saturated with sugar that it crystallizes. So if your honey never crystallizes, then you might want to rethink the honey you're using. Now, the honey that I use, I get from a local apiary. So you want to check in your area for a local apiary or beekeeper and see to get some raw honey. Now, I want to caution you that if you have pollen allergies, you just might want to check with your medical professional because that might affect your allergies in using honey. So you just want to be cautious and check with that first. So right now we're going to do a basic raw honey face mask. So the first thing I need to do is take off my glasses, and then I'm going to wet my face. So now that I have, my glasses are off, my face is wet, what I want to do, I always use a spoon, and this is a bamboo spoon, and I wash it and I reuse it. And then you want to dip it in your honey. I don't like putting my bare hands and my fingers into my skincare products because although my hands are clean, the natural oils from your sebum, from your skin, can get into your product and contaminate your product. So I always use some kind of dipping spoon or utensil. So what I'm going to do is take out my honey, have my honey there, and then I'm gonna put it in my hand. And then from my hand, then that's where I will use it and I will apply it to my face. And so I have my honey in my hand, and then what I do is I take my fingers and I rub it over my face, and I rub it all over my face. And I like to use my hands for this. Some people don't like the stickiness and they will use a brush, but I think there's just something, self-care, and there's just something nurturing about using your hands, instead of using utensils all the time, and just really touching your skin, massaging it into your skin, and really feeling it work and get that all in there. And so you want to get that honey all into your skin. Okay, and then I have that all rubbed into my skin there. Got all the honey off of my hands, and I rub it in. Just give yourself a nice massage. Massage it into your skin. So good, bringing blood flow to your skin, the circulation. It's really good for your skin. And then once you have that on your skin, then you let it set for 20 minutes. So I'm back. This is sat for 20 minutes. So now I'm going to rinse it off of my face. And you just use warm water and you rinse it off of your face. So now I've just rinsed off the honey with warm water, and that will just remove it easily. And then what I do is I just pat it dry. I just pat my face dry a little bit. I pat it dry, and then you follow up with your regular moisturizing routine, whether you use a toner and a serum and a moisturizer, or whatever your skin prefers and whatever your routine consists of, and that's what you do. And there you have it, a 1-ingredient basic face mask, something you probably have in your home. So thank you for joining me today at Work With Me Wednesday. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. If this video was shared to you, sign up for our newsletter. The information is down below, and you will get these videos and more each week in your mailbox. Again, I thank you, and I will see you next week.